Hello, welcome back to the playlist on all things anxiety, all the tools for anxiety that you need to help yourself get out of that feeling of I can't. Today we're talking about mantras. We just covered meditations. This is mantras. The difference between a mantra and a meditation is that a mantra is active. You must speak it with intention. You must make it into being with your words and your energy. So a mantra is a few words, just a sentence or two, or less than a sentence, of words that remind you who you are at your core. You are not anxiety. You are not anxious. You are experiencing anxiety. You are experiencing a bout of anxiousness that makes you forget how strong and capable you are. And so this should be something that you can write down and say out loud, actively say to yourself in your own voice with the energy that you're calling in to remind yourself to snap out of it and do it. Come back to choice. Take the step. You can still be afraid, you can still be scared, you can still feel like, oh, that is hard. But the feeling of I can't goes away. It's hard and I can. It's hard and I'm capable of hard things. So we're going to talk about what a mantra is, what we just did. We're also going to talk about how to use them to your greatest benefit, how to write your own mantras, when to use them, and as a bonus, I'm going to give you a few mantras that you might have heard in some of your favorite TV shows, and you let me know if you can tell where these are from. I'll put the answers in the comments below, but no cheating. See if you can figure out what these are from first. So, mantra. Active voice, something that you're doing to yourself, for yourself. And it takes power and presence to do. When you're activated in your anxiety, think about, what do I need to hear right now? If what I thought I needed to hear was true about me, what would that be? It's probably going to be the opposite of whatever you're feeling. If you're feeling, oh my God, I can't, then the big energy that you need is I can. And that can be your whole mantra. So when you're writing a mantra, write a note, power note to yourself about what you are capable of. And anxiety can be something that stops you or prevents you from making an action, but anxiety can also be something that stops you or prevents you from relaxing and taking a rest when you need it as well. So there's going to be probably two different types of mantras that you need in your life. One in the morning, when you're getting ready to gear up for your day to take action, and then one at night when you're unwinding and relaxing in your day. And I can't tell you what's going to work perfectly for you. You have to try it out and see what works for you. I can give you some ideas on what might work and what has worked for me and what has worked for other people that I've worked with. But it's really important for you to take action on how you're feeling. So when I am anxious at night, my mantra is, I am capable of regulating. I am capable of being in choice. I am allowed to and afforded rest. I am capable of rest. And I say that to myself with power and intuition and knowing. And I really believe it when I say it, because that's the important part. And when I get up in the morning, sometimes when you're getting up in the morning, you don't really remember what you're supposed to be doing. You just get hit with anxiety and you're like, oh my God, what am I supposed to be doing? How do I deal with this? And so the best way to use a mantra for mornings is to make yourself a note, to actually write it down somewhere. So write it on a sticky note in your car or in your office, write it on your coffee cup or on your mirror. And if it's on your mirror, saying it in your eyes to yourself is so powerful. So when you can see yourself embodying that energy of I can and saying that to yourself in the mirror, that is where it's at. Another option you can use a mantra with your phone is to write yourself that note, do some like fun art on it, take a screenshot of it or keep it as a picture and set it as your background. So everyone has their phone with them all the time nowadays. I actually have I choose me as my mantra. It's a reminder that I'm in choice and that I am capable of making decisions that are in my best interest. Not because I'm trying to make decisions that are not in somebody else's best interest, but because I'm trying to find decisions that are win-wins. I'm so much in practice of putting other people before me and ahead of me that this mantra works for me to be like, oh yeah, I can actually choose to meet my own needs first and then pour from an open, full cup then rather than pouring from an empty cup. So my mantra on my phone is I choose me. What would your mantra be? That's something to kind of think about, right? What do you need? What do you need in those moments? What can you honestly say you're dying to hear? It's kind of like that meditation, but the meditation is where you're really steeping in this relaxed theta state and allowing your brain to be rewired and programmed passively. Here with a mantra, it's an active rewiring where you're pulling this energy of I can up into your words and speaking it out into the universe. Because remember, thoughts are things, and what you think about yourself becomes your reality, becomes your habits, becomes your behaviors. So practice saying things like, yeah, life is hard, but I am capable. Yes, this is hard, but I am capable of hard things. And I wonder how that's going to work for you. I wonder how things are going to shift for you. If you were able to start your day with a mantra, a power mantra that you wrote for yourself, that you dug in to your core wound and you asked your inner child and your teen and you said, what is it that you need to hear? Let me be that source for you. Let me say those words to you, from me to me, because I'm worth the time and intention it takes to dig that out and to find out what is real and alive for me, what my heart longs to hear, and use that as the mantra. I wonder how strong and capable and powerful your day would feel. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Okay, so if you are looking for a mantra that you can attach to a nostalgic feeling and you want to embark on the journey with me of understanding mantras from the pop culture lens, let me offer you a couple of mantras that I have heard that I've actually really liked and enjoyed in the past from movies and TV, and see if you can remember where those have come from in the past. Okay, you ready? The first one is, I am bigger than my problems. I am bigger than my problems. That's a good one. Where did it come from? The next one is, to thine own self be true. It's a little bit of an oldie but a goodie. Okay, next. I'm a strong, capable man. Maybe you're not a strong, capable man, but if you are a strong, capable man, this one would work for you. I believe in belief. Strong and steady wins the race. I don't want to survive. I want to live. What is that one from? Hakuna Matata. Everybody should get that one. It's a great one to have. It's fun, it's silly, it might take you out of your anxiety just because it reminds you of something nice and fun in your childhood. That's okay, that works. Hakuna Matata means no worries. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. That's a great mantra. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Where's that one from? Don't dream it, be it. If you know this one, we should be friends. Don't dream it, be it. This one says, I love you, but I love me more. Ooh, I love you, but I love me more. Man, you could say that to a lot of things. You can say that to ice cream. You can say that for me to caffeine, because you guys know I cannot do caffeine. If you're looking for a video on what you need to avoid for anxiety, check out my foods to avoid and see why I got rid of caffeine. I have to say, oh, I love you, coffee, but I love me more. Who else could you say that to? Lots of things in your life, I'm sure. People, places, things that are not good for us. And the last one here says, no matter how hard the wind howls, the mountain cannot bow to it. So I'll leave you with those few mantras from pop culture. See if you can get those answers right. And better yet, write your own mantra. Stick it somewhere where you can remember it. Call in the energy of your mantra. Breathe it in. Take up space. Get big, get loud. Bang it into your chest. Feel the power of your mantra. Make it so. Believe it to be so, and it is so. And then speak it out because it's true, and it's true for you, and then embody that truth for yourself. I am capable. I am capable. It's hard. I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm afraid. I'm not saying I'm not afraid, but I am not anxious because I know that no matter what, I am going to do my best and that's going to be good enough. Even if things go to shit, even if things aren't perfect, that's okay. I'll deal with it. And the people in my life that are right for me are going to be there for me. And the people in my life that are right for me are going to be around no matter what. And I am secure. I am capable. I have got me. I am okay. Those are mantras. Choose the one that really resonates with you. Put it somewhere where you can remember it. Save it somewhere where you can remember it. Come back to it as often as you need to and start to rewire your mind for capability. And that's how we use mantras for anxiety. Now keep watching. On our playlist, we have lots of tools for anxiety. If this one didn't do it for you, something will. Something will. You just got to keep showing up and advocating for yourself and trying it out. If this mantra didn't work, try a new one tomorrow. If that one doesn't work, keep going. It's up to you on rewiring your brain for neuro relaxation and neuroregulation. You can do it. We'll see you next time.